And here we go. So this will be my first time packing for a holiday more than 2 weeks long. It should be alright as long as nothing terribly bad happens. I think I should have everything here. If not, I'm going to shoot myself because I spent a long time sorting out all this crap. So let's go and have a little run through it. Just thought I'll say one of the things which everybody makes as a mistake when it comes to packing clothes is putting too much. I mean, it's very easy for me to say, oh, it's got to be about 7 or so degrees one night. I'm going to bring a couple of sweaters with me, and then a couple of sweaters ends up as like a coat, and then you'll bring a coat, then you'll bring your gloves, and then it just starts piling and piling. So it's all about discipline when it comes to packing. I've noticed you've got to have to really make sure what you're bringing is only necessary, because it's very easy to bring more than what you actually need. So yeah, I mean, for instance, my beautiful sock collection here, I mean, it's very tempting for me to bring a pair for each day, but I realised, well, it won't really make much difference if I just wear the same pair for about a couple of days or 3 days at max. So first of all, when you're looking through your wallet, make sure you've got all the necessary items. So in this case, I'm bringing, zooming in, oh no, don't do that. That's better. When you bring your wallet, make sure that you have your card with your additional money on it, just in case you spend more than what you exchange at the post office. Then that's in your wallet. Make sure you bring any form of ID as well. So for instance, I have my provisional license here. Make sure you bring all your travel tickets, any necessary tickets, for example. Also, make sure you bring any rail passes for which you might need for the train journey. And anything else you might think is important, including health insurance cards, particularly with the one for Europe. So yeah. So the first thing I would advise for you to do before you actually start packing your bag is to sort everything out in separate piles. So for instance, I have all my sleeping shirts here. I have the shirts I'll be wearing during the day. I'll have my shorts and trouser wear. I have all my socks, as you have just previously seen. I have all my sort of toiletries and my sort of stuff for my hair, and all sorts of stuff for like wipes and tissues and whatnot, because you never know, you might have like a horrible illness and catch the plague. And for instance, I have like other bits and bobs for my wallet, which you just saw. Some glasses. You're gonna have to look cool. That's always a must. Sleeping gear. I have umbrella there just in case it rains. I have towels here. Bits of underwear there, which you won't want to look at. Any extra bags here. I have an extra pile here of stuff which will be important, including my money and all my documents. Shoe pile there. I have my, if you could just go over here, sleeping gear pile here, my electrics pile here with all my useful bits and bobs, and an extra bag within a bag, which is really cool, and that's something which I would advise you to do as well, especially if you've got like a massive thing like this, which I shall show you a bit more later. Basically, if you have like a massive bag with you, always carry, if you can, a smaller bag within that bag, because when you want to go out exploring around a city or somewhere, and you're leaving all your stuff behind in a hotel room, you have something with you to carry any additional items of food, lunch, or anything you buy really. So it's really useful in that respect. Plus, if you're a murderer, you can like stick a few heads in. So where am I putting all this wonderful stuff? Well, of course, in this rucksack. Now this thing was really good value for money. It was supposed to be about £80, but I got it for about 40 something. And these kind of bags are great because they fit on your back quite comfortably, and I prefer to have something that's like on my back than sort of dragging it along all the time. I think if you're going to do more sort of long distance travelling, carrying something on your arm is just got to make it hurt and hurt and hurt. So having something that fits comfortably around your back, providing that it's not too heavy, for me personally is a lot better. But anyway, yeah, it has numerous compartments. It has like a little flap up here which has like a rain mat which pulls over the thing. So it's really, really handy, and hopefully I should be able to get everything in it. I'm just hoping, but hey, if you can stick a few dead bodies in there, that... So one of the most common sort of annoyances when it comes to packing shirts and that is for them to be creased, and there's numerous ways you can stop shirts from creasing. One of the ways is to actually pack all your stuff really tightly in the bag, which prevents shirts from moving and sort of like collapsing on one of each other, sort of messing them up. Another way is to have lots of bags, sort of like shopping bags or normal bags, and to place each shirt or like a few shirts within each bag. And what that does is that it sort of stops the friction between the fabric, the material, from moving inside the bag and causing stuff to sort of crease. So that's a top tip right there if you need it. Unless, of course, you don't want to wear any clothes, which is a viable option completely. I mean, it's very, very tempting for myself, particularly when it's really warm, you know. Some days you just want to sit there and just strip. Now all that's left to do is to pack it. Let's do it. Turns out this bag isn't as good for storing dead bodies as I thought. Oh, hello. Bit of a problem. Most of the stuff couldn't fit in, but that appears to be all what's left, and there still appears to be a reasonable amount of room left in the bag, so I'm hoping I can actually get it in. Whew, this is hard work, I tell you. So I managed to get it all in. Unfortunately, the thing weighs about 29 pounds. So I think I'm going to have to admit defeat. I'm going to have another bag with me, which was something which I didn't want to do, but it's going to make it easier, I suppose. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.